Hey YouTube, I just finished changing the diesel fuel filter in my tractor, and I realized that I wanted to do a video on it because there is a correct procedure of doing it, and I have seen it done wrong. So I've done this many times with tractors throughout the years, and this is my tried and true method. And most people will tell you these are your two bleed screws here, that when you change your filter you start bleeding from here and here and you work your way up. Well, it's partially true. The first place you need to bleed this from is this nut right here. Right here you got your fuel cartridge there, you got your bowl, there's an O-ring in there, and once you tighten this up, turn your fuel on and loosen this ring just a little bit until fuel spills out right here. Give it about 4 or 5 seconds of your diesel bleeding out here first. Tighten this up. You only need to tighten this hand tight. Then hit this bleed screw, loosen it up until you see diesel coming out and no air bubbles, usually about 5 seconds. Then do this one, same thing, and then follow your fuel line along. Some tractors vary, but this one goes right along down into, you can see it right there, it's like a banjo bolt, and that's where it goes into the injector pump. And then you're going to loosen that one, and then that one's going to bleed a little bit longer because you have the whole fuel line. Just let it bleed until you don't see any air bubbles. That one's probably maybe 10 seconds, and then tighten that back up. Now I'll show you, right there is the injection pump. If you ran it out of diesel and you filled your tank back up, you might have to bleed the injectors. If all you did was change your filter, you did not have to bleed the injectors. But I'm going to show you that if you do run out of diesel, you can try and start it, and if it starts, great. If not, you're going to need to bleed the injectors, which on this one is these 3 right here. You can see the bolts are a little bit wet from when I bled it. Some people say to do one at a time. In the operator's manual of this tractor, the actual service manual, it says to loosen all 3 at the same time. And you're going to let that, because these lines are kind of long too, you're going to let them kind of bleed out for, it's probably going to be 7, 8, 10 seconds so you don't see any more air bubbles. Tighten those 3 back up and you should be back in business. So hope this video helped you guys, and thanks for watching.